Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tyler Ellison, and in today's video, I'm going to be bringing through my guide, Ryo, and he will deliver to us all a transmission. Now, I want to give you an update about Ryo. He recently has gone through another level of evolution. So as you know, Ryo is of the Sasani civilization, and the Sasani are a blending of gray and human consciousness. In my own spiritual process, I have been working very in-depthly with archangels and angels. And as a result, I have been going through a great deal of healing and transformation within my own life and journey. And that archangelic and angelic energy has been assisting Ryo and the Sasani in their evolution. So Ryo has revealed to me a more, you could say, full version of his name that represents this blending of Sasani consciousness and angelic consciousness. And that name, that term, is Ryokah. Now, he'll still respond to Ryo. Ryo is a very convenient nickname, so feel free to use that if you have a session with him, if you're talking to him. And you can also use the term Ryokah, and that's representing the greater level of his consciousness that has gone through this type of blending with the angelic frequencies. So I just wanted to give you all that update before we get started. Without further ado, everybody, I will bring Ryokah through, and I hope you have a beautiful time today. Thank you so much for joining us. O I O I O I. All right, it is with great joy and passion that we greet you all in this unique way through this channel this day in today's transmission titled The Lunar Flame. We will talk to you all about how the energy of the full moon can act as a catalyzer and as an igniter for your own spiritual process and for the flow of your life. Now, as you know, during the waxing period, the waxing phase of the moon's journey, the moon begins to reflect greater and greater amounts of sunlight as the moon progresses from its new moon phase to its full moon phase. And during the full moon phase, the moon emanates the greatest amount of solar light to your world. During this full moon time, you have the ability to download and store this energy within your body, in particular within your bones. We remind you the bones of your body act as biological crystals that are capable of storing energy. And the energy that is stored is then utilized in what you would consider to be the creation of stem cells and in the creation of what you would consider to be your red blood cells. So when you charge the bones, when you fill the bones with certain energy, you are supplementing that basal level of your body, that foundational level, that template level of your body that then gives rise to how your physical body manifests. We remind you that the physical body is a microcosm of the greater reality that you perceive yourself to be in. So think of it like this. You are inside of a universal expression, or rather you at least appear to be inside of a universal expression, and your body represents the miniature version of that universal expression. As you change the body, you change how the outer universal expression, the macrocosmic universal expression, manifests before you and around you. Now, we remind you that both the macrocosmic universal expression and the microcosmic universal expression are both taking place within your consciousness, for it is your infinite consciousness which contains both of these expressions, both of these experiences. Nevertheless, because you are anchored into the physical body, or at least you perceive yourself to be anchored into the physical body, it is as if you are inside of this universe. As you make changes to that template level, which can be done through the skeleton, you begin to make changes to the body, which then shift the overall vibratory state of the body, which in turn shifts how your aura vibrates, and that then causes how you manifest reality to begin to change. For remember, it is the frequency that you are giving off through your vibration that attracts and repels external reality experiences. So as your personal vibration shifts, the quality of manifestations around you change and begin to shift. We remind you that each cell within the body gives off its own vibratory frequency. And when you download these lunar energies into the bones, it allows for that fire of transformation, in particular, that fire of Pisces, which is a water sign, to influence and impact how your bones create both stem cells and what you call red blood cells. And that will impact how the overall cellular matrix of the body vibrates. And this can dramatically shift your experience of physical and non-physical reality. We remind you that the Pisces power is connected to your planet Jupiter. Jupiter is all about the energy of expansion, abundance, pleasure, fun, and prosperity. Generally speaking, the Jupiterian energies are considered to be ideal, exciting, positive, and uplifting. So when you are working with Pisces, you are working with the Jupiterian frequencies, and the planet Jupiter resonates with the elemental frequency of fire. Now, as you know, your moon has a very strong connection to the water element, and it also has a strong connection to the air element as well. And the Pisces power, which is a water power, complements this aquatic dimension of the lunar energy. The Pisces energy is all about exiting old realities and entering into new ones. For as you know, Pisces is the final sign within the zodiacal wheel. And after Pisces, you have the sign of Aries, which is, again, a fire sign. So that is why we have titled this transmission The Lunar Flame, because you are using this lunar power to accelerate your evolution. Think of this lunar power as a type of booster rocket that allows for you to quickly elevate your frequency so you can, in a weightless way, let go of what no longer serves you, so you can then elevate yourself into a higher perspective, into a more illuminated or enlightened perspective. Pisces also has to do with endings, as we have mentioned, as it is the final sign within the zodiacal wheel, and it allows for you to integrate all of the different experiences that you have had, specifically over the last 4 months. For during your most recent solar flare activation, which took place over the last 4 months, many changes psychologically and environmentally began to manifest on your planet. And this was something you were able to see in relationship to the fires that were taking place within Hawaii and within Canada and in other parts of the world. For the enhanced solar flare activity in many ways stimulates not just the human heart chakra, which creates psychological shifts and changes, but it also stimulates the Gaian heart chakra, which of course will impact how the fire element expresses on Earth. So many people on your planet have been going through powerful shifts in terms of their mental states and in terms of their relationships, because as you know, it is the heart that is the master of relationships, because it is the heart that allows for you to actually have a connection to the world around you. When the heart chakra is closed, it feels like there is no connection. So many of you are having your heart chakras thoroughly cleansed, thoroughly transformed, thoroughly purified, thus allowing for your relationships to reflect greater levels of authenticity. So that enhanced solar flare activity was designed to burn away illusions. It was designed to burn away what you would consider to be false personas. It was designed to burn away that which was being clung to as a means of artificial compensation. For many of you will cling to different types of labels, different types of memories, different types of objects, different types of experiences as a way of sort of boosting yourselves up. But when those things are burned away, when those things transform into a more, you could say, naturalistic expression, what you're left with is yourself. And this Pisces portal connected to the full moon is designed to help you to integrate that true self that you already are. For that true self that you already are is fundamentally innocent. It is pure. It is automatically aligned with the divine. It is automatically aligned with the energies of unconditional love. It is automatically aligned with the energies of abundance. And you are learning now how to take all of these different experiences that you have had, all of these different changes that you have gone through, and you're learning how to now organize that information in a way that is empowering. And this Piscean energy elevates your consciousness. It allows for your consciousness, as we have said, to receive a type of booster rocket effect. So you can raise your frequency and now see your life from a higher vantage point. You're able to now take these experiences and you can now observe yourselves from this higher perspective, thus allowing for you to see how the last 4 months have actually served you. You're able to see how chaos and retrograde energies actually played a positive role in your life. And as you validate those experiences, as you're able to see the positivity within them, and as you're able to be grateful for that positivity, this lunar flame will then ignite in a greater way, allowing for you to ascend even higher. As you ascend even higher in your frequency, it allows for you to take that dreaming energy that dwells deep within you, and you're now able to express that energy in a greater way externally. You're able to take that energy and now express it in the outer reality. You're able to shine with a greater level of luminosity and brightness. So one of the ways that you can tune into this activating lunar energy is through meditation on the spine. Imagine the full moon before you. And imagine that the full moon is giving off a positive, loving, reassuring, igniting glow. And imagine you can pull that energy into the brain, into the spine on your inhale. Then your exhale, guide that energy down your spine, seeing your whole spine glowing with this lunar flame, this lunar light. Inhale, pull the lunar energy in. And exhale, send it down your spine. Visualizing the spine and the brain glowing. And as the brain and spine fill up with this energy, see that the energy overflows from the spine into the bones. Gradually, as you exhale and bring the hands down and bring the light down, see that the whole skeletal system glows with this lunar light. And after about 10 breaths like this, allow, excuse us, allow for yourself to meditate into the skeleton. Put your mind into your bones and see yourself as a glowing skeleton with the lunar flame warming and empowering the skeletal frequencies. Bones of the body, we thank you for supporting us. We thank you for nurturing us. We thank you for grounding us and allowing us to experience these higher energies in a stable way that allows for us to grow new bodies that emanate frequencies of love, joy, compassion, and ecstasy. Thank you, lunar frequencies, for assisting us in creating a new trajectory, new direction of opportunity, of exploration, of self-empowerment, and a heart-to-heart connection with all beings. Thank you. And allow for yourselves to rest for a moment. And just allow for the mind to dissolve. Just breathe, let go of your thoughts, and enter into the spaciousness. This spaciousness represents a portal of acceleration. It is similar to that of a birth canal, allowing for you to move into new directions. And we encourage you, when you're ready, clap your hands, rub them together, and pat the head. Massage the body to allow for yourself to return to a more normalized state of consciousness. We thank you for journeying with us through this lunar portal. And this exercise can be repeated as needed. It is most potent when you are in proximity to your full moon. And it can also be done during any auspicious lunar phase. Generally speaking, this exercise works the best when done during your waxing moon process. Right now, you are still in the window of the full moon. So this will allow for you to gather some of these lunar energies, and it will allow for you to store them in your bones so you can draw upon them as needed as you explore your path of highest destiny and self-expression. Our unconditional love and appreciation to each and every single one of you. Good day. Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that video. I will talk to you all soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day.